The Slumber Party Massacre is a TV movie remake to the original 1982 movie. That came, that was a great, well done horror slasher movie. Um, so this movie just aired on a Sci-Fi tonight. I just got them watching it. This movie has to do with a serial killer who's on the loose, a driller killer, taking people out one by one, and it's a group of girls having a slumber party in a cabin. Um, and that's basically what it is. Now, I kind of expected, it was going to be a little bit sort of a disappointment in this way. I kind of expected that because it was a remake. But the thing is, when it comes to this movie, for a remake, I thought it's worth watching. It's not the greatest movie or not the greatest remake that there is, but you know what? This movie was way better than that stupid Black Christmas movie they did 2 years ago. Way better. So I would rather watch this than watch that Black Christmas movie, even though I have it on Blu-ray. But I owned it because I have to support the other two movies. But the thing about this remake is it's kind of in a sort of way the exact same thing as the original one, but I'm not going to give anything away. But basically, it starts off with a massacre that happens back in 1990, and then it's years later. This girl and her friends, they have car trouble. They're gonna go to a slumber party, but they have car trouble along the way, so they decide to stay at a cabin, and that's when mayhem causes. A guy with a driller killers on is trying to take them out one by one. So, but the thing is, the thing I did like about this movie, I liked the last 30 or 25 minutes of the movie because it was way different. Because it started out like the first probably hour. It was kind of like a remake. It was a remaking basically the original movie. But the last 30 minutes, it took a totally different turn, which I thought was cool, and I kind of liked the way they did that. Although it was a little bit predictable in a sort of way, and my prediction was correct, unfortunately. But other than that, I still like what they did. And also, what I really liked about this remake, by the way, I liked that there was a couple references to this one. I will tell you what the references are for that, however. There was a reference. I believe that they were trying to reference the Slumber Party Massacre 2. The sequels to the Slumber Party Massacre, they weren't the greatest ones. I mean, they were comedic, especially the second one. Third one, I think it was supposed to be a totally different horror movie. I forgot what they were originally going to call it, but it turned out to be Slumber Party Massacre 3 for some reason. But I own those ones on Blu-ray, even though they weren't good, because the Blu-rays, I know the sequels on Blu-ray went out of print. They go about $100 now. But there was a scene where this guy was going to go against the driller killer. The driller killer had his driller, and the guy had a guitar, and it was referencing. I know that they had to have been referencing part 2, because in part 2 the guy had a drill, but it was shaped like a guitar, like this fancy looking guitar. And the other, I know that they were referencing this one. They referenced the scene where the girl I think the one girl opens the freezer and there's a dead body in there. They referenced that as well. She was and then closes it, and then she finds it later on, the body later on. Those were the two references I saw in this movie. I will say though, I think it's pretty like I said, it's worth watching. It's not one of the greatest remakes. No, it is not. But I mean, it is one of those ones I could watch again if it ever comes out to DVD or Blu-ray. I don't know if it'll ever. I don't know if it's going to come out in any kind of format, but it is one I would definitely rewatch because I mean, it's kind of like one. It's like I said, it's not like the best remake out there. It's not because you know there's been like I said, there's been some worse remakes and there's been some good, well done remakes. It's just kind of like one of those ones you like. That just exists, and you know it was gonna happen sooner or later. But this is definitely a worth watching one. On a scale of 1 to 10 with this one, I am gonna give this one. I'm gonna give this one probably 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10. Because I mean, there were a couple things about it I didn't like about it, which was of course the part where it was kind of predictable. Some parts. Um, but the cool parts were that they were referencing the first two movies, which I really liked. Um, yeah, but that's pretty much all I have to say, you know. But definitely check it out. I actually kind of liked it for what it was. I mean, like I said, it's not perfect or anything, but it's a worth watching movie. But it was but it was also way better than that I Know What You Did Last Summer one, which I just got bored with. And that was the thing I liked about this remake. I didn't get bored with it. I thought I was, but I surprisingly wasn't. But guys, thank you so much for watching this review. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and yeah, thanks for watching. I know, crazy a weekend this week, especially with a lot of videos coming out. I got, you know, I got a celebrity video coming out. I think I might upload it on either Sunday, or Monday. I don't know when, but I have another interview possibly with another celebrity from the Halloween Kills movie. I'll be live on my Instagram, so stay tuned for that. And it's on Tuesday, and I'm going to be going live at 5:30. So stay tuned. Have any questions for the celebrity? Definitely, you know, hook them up. But thanks, guys. See ya.